Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gashi's Kaiman TV. Rigathi Gashagua and Mother Karua decided to go to USA together. Rigathi Gashagua appears to be the kingpin of the mountain as we speak. Rigathi Gashagua appears to be the man who is controlling the highest number of voters. And Rigathi Gashagua seems to be the man who is attracting the highest number of people in his meeting. And the crowds are just organic. Mother Karua is not your ordinary person. She's also a party leader. And what would make the birds of a feather to flock together in this case? Sometimes back, Pauline Njoroge appeared in a photograph together with Rigathi Gachagua, and eyebrows were raised. Many people started asking questions. What is cooking? In this video, I want us to review to you guys the inner secrets in this tour to the United States. Something is going to come out of this tour. Something that is going to shock the nation. A game will be played. I want you to watch the following people. One, I'll start by asking one question. Where is Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta? That's the first question I want to ask you. Is he in Kenya? Is he in America? Is he in UK? Because most of the time, when Uhuru is traveling, he usually travels to the United States of America or the United Kingdom. Where is he? Number two, I want you to watch very, very keenly. Which opposition leader is going to join Rigathi Gachagua and Mother Karua in United States? Or put it differently, I want you to watch whether Matiang'i is going to United States. Because when you see Gachagua going to the United States for 2 months, that time raises so many questions. What should we be doing within those 2 months? And I remember I gave a critical analysis about the way he has going to mobilize support, the way he is going to look for international networks, the way he is going to change the perception that he's not just a local leader, and so many things that we talked about in that video. Maybe I can give a link about that video, what we said about Rigathi Gachagua tour. But this one is a bit different, because we are actually telling the inside details that are not known to many Kenyans. Now, if you look at the opposition, since Rigathi Gachagua left, wajitokeza in meetings, and we have not seen them coming out boldly and attacking William Samoei Ruto. But Gachagua is still giving a hard tackle to William Samoei Ruto's government, even when he's outside the country. So if you look at that idea of Rigathi Gachagua going to USA together with Mother Karua, you will notice that there is something that will be discussed here. A deal is likely to be inked here. And the opposition leader who is going to join them, and most likely he will not go straight at, he's going to actually meet them. He may be appearing, he may appear like he'll be going for his normal duties, normal towards his own businesses. But the truth of the matter is that that opposition leader is going to meet that team of Rigathi Gachagua. And Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta could also be in the picture. Ladies and gentlemen, what are we saying here? The House of Mobi has retreated in the United States. The House of Mobi is going to make a deal. The House of Koa and Mobi cannot just campaign, fight, and then just give the support to anybody. Just like that. It cannot happen, and it has never happened. Politics is just about interest. So, Rigathi Gachagua and Mother Karua, and probably, most likely, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, are going to negotiate with Fred Okengo Matiang'i and agree maybe whether Mother Karua is going to deputize Fred Okengo Matiang'i. Unknown to many Kenyans, Fred Okengo Matiang'i is a very close ally of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. And known to many Kenyans, when you saw Pauline Njoroge together with Rigathi Gachagua, she was going there on behalf of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. She was going there on behalf of the Jubilee Party. What they'll be doing there is to iron some differences that are emerging in the opposition. Like now, DCP is there. DCP wants to have the majority of members of parliament and senators and the women rep from Mount Kenya region. And you see, Jubilee, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's party, is still there. And they're also interested in having positions, winning seats in parliament, that is National Assembly and the Senate. They are also interested in winning positions in the counties, county assemblies. So these are the things that will be ironed out. And Gashagua and Matiang'i are going to agree. And Uhuru is going to be there. And Mother Karua will be very, very influential. She could be a running mate of Fred Okengo Matiang'i. What do you think about this ticket, ladies and gentlemen? Because there is no way the House of Mobi can go hunting, then after kushinda pale kupata nyama atunaletea watu wengine. It has never happened like that in politics. It has never. One thing that the House of Mobi knows very well is that they are not going to front Rigathi Gachagua as a presidential candidate. But the person who will be actually blessed with the support of Rigathi Gachagua and Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta will be the next president of the Republic of Kenya. That is all about this trip. All the other things about what they are doing, what. It is about the House of Mobi coming together and agreeing. Let me ask you, why did Rigathi Gachagua take Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka to go with him? Why? Why did he take Eugene Wamalwa? Why did he not take any other person? Why did he choose Mother Karua? Kwa sababu wako pamoja. It is something that was planned. There are no coincidences in politics. Hakuna sadfa katika siasa wasemao wa husema. So what is going to happen here? I think moving after 2 months now, you are going to see a very different ballgame. And this is what is worrying the government. This is what worrying William Samoei Ruto. And I want you to watch Fred Matiang'i. Fred Matiang'i has not been campaigning a lot. He has not been campaigning, truth be told. And he seems to be at home. And again, if you look at Fred Okengo Matiang'i, he has started behaving presidential. He's behaving presidential. That is it. And what is going to happen is that going forward, I think Rigathi Gachagua, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, and Fred Okengo Matiang'i must agree on who is going to be the flag bearer. I know many people raise questions and say that Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka cannot let Matiang'i to be a presidential candidate. The fact of the matter is that the opposition is prepared to sacrifice anything. They are prepared to sacrifice anything to ensure that they win power. In fact, majority of them, speaking to them, they say they cannot actually persevere another 5 years of William Samoei Ruto. That's the feeling in the opposition. So they are ready to sacrifice anything. Don't be surprised to see even Matiang'i deputizing Kalonzo. Don't even be surprised to see Kalonzo deputizing Matiang'i. Don't be surprised to see Mother Karua as the presidential candidate. What I'm going to say here is that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is in the matrix. Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is in the picture. And that tour is going to yield good fruits. And somehow, that tour can actually be a blessing to William Samoei Ruto. It can be a blessing because when you look at the opposition, without Gachagua, it is weak. Without Gachagua on the ground, opposition, although I know William Samoei Ruto cannot turn tables, there's nothing he can do to turn tables. And I think the next government is going to be crafted in USA. That is the truth of the matter. Governments are not crafted on the ground. They are crafted in offices. They are crafted inside secretive offices. And when you look at Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. No, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta has not been coming out strongly. He has not been talking of late. But he's always behind the scene. And Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is a very shrewd politician and very secretive. Very secretive. In fact, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, ukiona hata akiongea, ujue sasa, ni vile tu lazima aongee. He doesn't even like talking much since he left office. So ladies and gentlemen, let us see what is going to be the end result of that tour. Let's see what will be the outcome. Otherwise, a deal is likely to be inked. I have a feeling that the House of Koa and Mobi is likely to brace Fred Okengo Matiang'i as the next president. The big question is he going to win? The answer is yes. Because when I look at the Gen Z's candidate is not from the people who have always been in government. Gen Z candidate is somebody who is willing to work and deliver results. Gen Z are interested with somebody who is result-oriented. In fact, they want a bulldozer who will bulldoze the economy and economy start growing. And this candidate, according to me, is not from the ruling class. Is not the people who believe in the status quo. It is somebody with a revolution kind of mind. And that candidate is the candidate of the Gen Z. And that candidate is the one who is going to win the next general election. That is my take, ladies and gentlemen. Please remember to like the video, share. You can also become a member of this channel by joining. And have a lovely day. Till next time, this is Gashi Skyman. Bye-bye.